Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out a very interesting city builder slash colony sim slash survival city builder. It's called Post-Apo Builder. Anyway. We're going to jump into things right about now. We are going to be playing as this character right here.
Pack your stuff.
I don't know why...
Wasteland is not child's play.
I don't know why...
I'll be your captain.
Thank you. I don't know why you're here, but it's a little bit cringy, but that's not necessarily a problem. Anyway, we're going to jump into things. There's a very brief, like, 15-second cutscene that we are going to have to watch to set the scene, and then we will jump into things now. As ever, I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is happening in this game. Played the tutorial, know what I'm doing, and, yeah, hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun. Let's watch the cutscene.
We have lost contact with the forward excavation camp. The Council of Elders sends you on a rescue mission. Locate the missing survivors and find out what happened to the captain. Prepare for the expedition. Establish a proper base camp. Take advantage of the buildings and vehicle left behind. Then go in pursuit after the raiders. Repair the bridge and prepare the mining station at the abandoned ship. Gather fuel supplies and prepare a reserve of provisions and parts necessary for the expedition. Good luck. The Council of Elders is counting on you.
You know what? As much as it's a little bit strange, I actually think that that is a pretty good cutscene in terms of the fact that it just sets the scene and immediately gets down to business, establishing what the heck we have to do. Now, this is the bridge that we have been tasked with repairing. We've got our little camp over here. We got all the survivors. Let's pause and sort of take stock of what's going on. As ever, we've got our resources up at the top. We've got 12 human units at the moment. We've got 30 food, we've got 50 water, we've got 60 metal, 100 lumber, 0 parts, and 20 chemical supplies. A couple of interesting buildings to talk about straight off the bat. We've got the Tent of Omniscience, which is basically like, I guess, the research unit, the research building. We've got the warehouse, which allows us to build stuff, and then we basically got a whole bunch of other buildings. Expedition. Yeah, we'll talk about this in a little second, but that is fine for now. We'll manage expeditions very, very shortly. But yes, these are, I guess, the three sort of main buildings. There's a couple of other interesting things to take note of. Yeah, we've got a big workshop over here, which is also very, very interesting. Well, we got some deers and whatnot running around the place. And yeah, lots of stuff to destroy and hopefully... Scaffolding, look at that. Being able to collect new resources. Yeah, lots and lots of stuff that we're going to hopefully get done. So, let's chat about building and let's see what we can do in at least the first instance. I'd like to get some tents down. We'll maybe build sort of 4 or so tents. It's going to cost me a little bit of lumber. We'll get a couple of these down. We'll assign a couple of people to work at the warehouse. Very, very simple. This is going to be people that are going to build stuff. And then we'll also hopefully maybe stop. Finish for now because we'll talk about that in a second. Let's also set up units to specifically collect from the wood pile. Now, that's going to allow us... Is there a closer wood pile? There is actually a way closer wood pile. Let me not do that wood pile. Let me do this wood pile instead, because it's going to be in way closer proximity to the warehouse. We'll try and get that destroyed in the first instance. Now, we've only got a couple of buildings available to us at the moment: small pump, bug farm, hunter hut, and a granary in the food and water tab, and then literally just housing in the community tab. That shouldn't be too much of an issue to overcome. The way in which we get access to brand new buildings is by expanding our, I guess, technological base in the Tent of Omniscience. Which we're going to try and do. And we're going to try and do somewhat soon. But let's get everybody equipped first with a home. And then we'll look at maybe getting people leveled up. Can I find some metal? There's a metal deposit over... That's lumber. A metal deposit over here. This car is a scrap collector. We need a scrap collector in order to get access to that. Parts container, we can send people manually into the parts container. I will say it is a little bit challenging to identify which piles of wood I can actually or which piles of stuff I can actually get access to. There we go. Look, that's perfect. What is this? The sock in the cauldron. Captain, one of our people found sock in the cauldron. Like, what, like a sock? Minus 20 metal plus 5 happiness? Sure. We can do that. Let's also equip everybody else to extracting metal from this, what is it, container. Right, so what else have we got? We got our happiness meter. Very, very simple over there. Happy days. And then we've got, I guess, expedition package, fuel, repair kit, and also escape kit. We've got our missions up in the top left-hand corner. Send your first expedition and build a bridge. Now, if we click on this bridge, we can see that we're going to require 250 metal, 200 wood, and 25 parts. That's actually not overly challenging. So let me outline to you what I would propose as the order of operations as we go into the evening. I think we want to get 100 food. 100 food in the first instance, absolutely. 150 metal, absolutely. That is great. I think we're going to wait until maybe this wood pile is cleared, or maybe not quite until the wood pile is cleared, but we'll start maybe getting a few extra bits of food from these berry bushes. Maybe I'll do another 2, because we don't actually need that much wood. We need to get one additional small tent down. And then that's going to be everybody taken care of in terms of housing. The number of housing spots available is this rightmost number. It's going to pop up to 12. Happy days. Now, we're going to be able to get some more people to join the colony, but we need to move on. We need to move on a little bit further before that can happen. So, yeah, to reiterate, let's get ourselves leveled up. Let's get ourselves 150 scrap metal as well. We'll move on up. That's going to give us access to a whole bunch of additional buildings like the resource tab and the technology tab. Maybe not the technology tab actually, but look, it doesn't matter. We're going to definitely get access to more stuff, which is what matters. Definitely more buildings. Now, the time limit to explore new places is 6 days now into 5 days. I'm not particularly worried about that, but it is something that we definitely do need to keep in mind. 150 scrap. Come on, let's get there. Let's go. Let's do it. Boom. Okay, advance. It may seem like there should be fanfare for that, but there really isn't. We also need to get a water pump, which is something that I haven't done. So that gave us the opportunity to build a big tent, which is kind of nice, and also a small house, I believe. Or whatever the case. It's definitely added one or two extra buildings there. We've got a small pump. We've got a water windmill. We're going to get the small pump very, very shortly, in fact, as soon as we have the appropriate amount of scrap. Water windmill, water storage, bug farm, hunter hut, granary, and also a greenhouse as well. We've got plenty of berry bushes that will keep us going at least for the immediate future in terms of food, but not forever. Not forever. I don't think so. Yeah, do I want to do something with this buggy? Oh, look at all it. Look at all this cool stuff. Yeah, I'd ideally like to not... Ooh, I tell you what, if we get access to that... If we build that scaffolding, that would be good. But again, I'm not particularly bothered about the time frame. Right, okay, so small pump, we're going to get that down hopefully before the water runs out. I don't think that we easily have another way to collect water unless we get that small pump down, so that is pretty important. In the resource tab, this is, I mean, opened up a huge number of opportunities for us. We've got the lumberjack, which allows us to, get wood directly from trees. We've got the scrap collector, which allows us to extract scrap from, stuff like this. The old car, which requires a scrap collector. That's cool too. We got a wood depot, a metal depot, and a parts depot, and also chemicals depot to expand the storage. I mean, look, we're not very close to any of the storage limits at all, but that's fine. I think I actually like to put a few more people into collecting metal. And after we've done that, we shall... Oh, goodness gracious me. We're very, very low. People complaining about tools. Our tools are old and rusty. We need to make new ones. Decide what we should do with it. Plus 10 parts. Plus 10 happiness. Ignore the problem. Make a new. Fix it. Plus 10 parts, plus 10 happiness. That's just like free parts. And also everybody is as happy as they can be, which is great. Anyway, here's the thing. If we jump into the tent, which is what I've done, we can actually start signing decrees. Now, decrees are very, very simple, at least in this iteration of the game. They're quite simple. No guarantee that things will change. However, Cool. Yeah. Are we paused? We should pause. Right. So yeah, we can sign a decree. It's on a countdown timer. I think it's 24 hours. So every 24 hours, you can sign a decree. For example, you know, reuse of water. Reuse of water for washing reduces water consumption by 5%. That seems like an absolute no-brainer. That seems like an absolute no-brainer whatsoever. However, that's not really what I'm overly bothered about. What I would like to get is openness to newcomers. New survivals will start approaching to your gate. They will join you if you provide them with food and water. That sounds good to me. In order to get openness to newcomers, we need to get goods from the wasteland. Enables building the trading post near the city gate. Call for traders and prepare for goods from the wasteland. Yeah, let's get that signed, and then we'll move on up here. Wait for cooldown. It's 24 hours. That is a-okay indeed with me. Okay, let's go back into the resume, and then we'll have a little look around. Now, I'm not actually sure where it is on this map. Oh, it's literally right here. There is the edge. Yeah, look at this. There's three strangers that are literally waiting at the gate. They're literally waiting at the gates, but they are, well, we can't do anything with them yet until we sign that decree. Sign decree, openness to newcomers. Anyway, I can build the trade depot. We're going to need to get way more resources in order to do that, but it would definitely be my intent to do it. People are miserable. Maybe we should keep their moods alive. Give them food. Ignore the problem. I'm going to ignore the problem. I don't particularly care. We've got plenty of happiness. We can afford for a little bit of happiness to decrease. That's absolutely fine. Spreading bad news. Ask to stop. Ignore the problem. -5 food, +10 happiness. I think -15 happiness, to be honest. -15 happiness is a cost that I'm perfectly willing to bear. I am really, really worried about the fact that we don't have any water yet, and I really probably should have done something about that. Hold on. I could build a water windmill. Small wind is enough to make your water extraction more efficient. Production is 250. You know what? Let's actually do that. Let's build it over here. And let's hope that that builds quite quickly. There we go. That's going to get us more water for today, which is excellent. And we do have enough metal, but we need to get more. I think, honestly, in order to further that, we maybe get a scrap collector, 120 metal, and 90 lumber. It's not going to be immediately available to us, but we can definitely get it, you know, soon. That water windmill is up and running. That's great. Very, very happy with that. 240 water a day. What was depleted? Oh, the berry patch was depleted. We don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about that at all. In fact, I think we immediately want to jump into getting more scrap. Is there more scrap anywhere? I mean, we can see the little scrap piles on the map, but again, like none of these... That's lumber. None of these are extractable without the proper tools. Yeah. None of these are extractable without the proper tools. What about you? Yeah, let's maybe get a few people in over there. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely more stuff to collect. It's just a little bit far away. A little bit far away. We'll throw people in there. That's fine. We must be almost done with this pile of wood. We absolutely are. We're still going to need wood, so I'm actually going to probably throw, like, maybe one other person into here. Although, to be fair, what's the harm with getting a lumberjack? Yeah, I think we get a lumberjack over here. We maybe take down the number of people that we have working in the warehouse and put one person into lumberjacking. Yeah, I kind of like that idea, you know? I kind of like that idea because I think, to be honest, more than anything else right now, I just need more metal. So we'll do that. We'll take that down and we'll put one person in there. Again, I'm not sure that's going to be enough, but we will at least see. 6 people are now free. Does that mean that our metal patch? Yeah, our metal patch is officially gone. Yeah, the real issue is the length of time that it takes people to get there. Well, we'll just crank as many people as we possibly can into metal extraction because we still need a heck of a lot of resources in order to do scrap collection. Now, in order to advance to the next era of technology, we're going to need to get 250 wood. We're going to need to get 250 metal. Both of those are entirely possible. Is the decree ready to sign yet? No, we've got 3 hours left, but the good news is that we're going to be able to recruit some more people very, very swiftly indeed. In fact, we're fine for food. We're very, very fine for water. We just need more parts. We need more of... In fact, we need more of everything. We need more of everything. But with the amount of food and the amount of water that we've got, as soon as we're able to design our... We can establish a new decree, which is exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to get openness to newcomers. Excellent. And then we're going to keep our eyes peeled. We're going to keep our eyes peeled, which is a horrible, horrible, horrible turn of phrase. But we are going to keep our... I'm going to keep a watchful eye over there. Right. Okay. Let's go and check out expeditions, which is something else that we're going to need to get. Expedition packages are made in the kitchen. I do need to perhaps think about dealing with that. Expedition preparation begins with the selection of cars that will make the trip. Okay, so that means that I need to build a car in the first instance, right? Battles during the expedition. Right, never show again. That's fine. So, an unknown place. Prepare an expedition. There are no available cars. Yeah, we're going to need to produce a car. We've got the opportunity to do it. We need 80 parts. 80 parts is a hell of a lot. I mean, does it matter? I mean, yeah, there's a whole bunch of differing characteristics. A motorcycle. Oh, I see, motor. Let's get a buggy. That's going to... I think we should start extraction of those parts. Okay, let's do parts extraction in the first instance. There we go. Let's do parts extraction. Let's start the process. Start the process. Today is going to be a good day. Today is going to be a busy day. We're going to get all those parts right back into the warehouse. Yeah, still no sign of any people coming to the gate. I think it'll notify me, but I'm not too sure. We need to be careful. Right, I tell you what, we've fairly gotten through it, haven't we? Okay, let's slow down time. Let's go down to here. Captain's taxi? Attack power. I mean, Captain's Taxi seems pretty good to me. Let's get that built. Do I need to assign people? I do need to assign people. We'll assign 4. That still leaves us with 2. Do I need to do anything immediately? No, not particularly, but I could definitely do with a scrap collector. The irony being is that we actually need a little bit more wood before we get the scrap collector. But we only need ever so slightly more wood. We need 90 and we've got 88. So until, yeah, you get done with your delivery right there. Excellent. We'll be able to get the scrap collector. Stick the scrap collector down in that vicinity. Let's get that built. And then let's get this car. Let's get this car properly established. Good. You love to see it. This is excellent news. Okay, so Captain's Taxi is officially built. Let's have a little click on the expedition window and see what we can do. No available cars to select. There we go. Prepare expedition. What do we need? Click on the available cars. There we go. Right, what did we need? 72 fuel. And 4 people. We do not have enough fuel. I wonder if maybe we can only get a buggy. Or a cycle. What do we need? 40 parts. We can still get 40 parts in the time frame. Radiating joy. That's strange. Can I? No, I don't have any people to spare. Okay. I may have maybe rather preemptively built the whatchamacallit. Yeah, maybe we should just start with a motorcycle. Keep it simple, you know, something that doesn't actually require many supplies to operate. Let's get this turned down to 0. Let's get this turned up. What we can do is we can actually select the resources that we want to be extracted here, and we are going to select parts, which we are going to need 40 of in order to build a motorcycle. And once we've done that, which I'm hoping will be today, we're going to be able to get the motorcycle built. Excellent. That is good enough for me. Right, build the motor. Wonderful. Let's take 2 people out of there, 2 people into there. I'd really, really love the opportunity to get some more, people. I can also sign a new decree, can't I? Yeah, let's see what we can sign. Well, sign it in 2 hours. Selection of newcomers. Select the number of refugees to accept. Accepting fewer reduces happiness by 10. Human trafficking. Oh my lordy. Night shift. 1 time forcing to work at night. Temporarily reducing happiness. Oh, that's good. Increases the amount of resources your people can carry by 2. I think I might do that. But also the fact of the matter is that people are approaching the gate, which is very, very nice indeed. And we are going to welcome these people in. We've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of water. Let's freaking do it. Accept strangers. How many? 2? Welcome on in. Welcome on in, everyone. So, we will get a small tent. We're going to assign 1 of the extra people to the lumberjack workplace. That's fine. Let's get another person over there. Another person standing at the gate? Oh my lordy, another person is standing at the gate. And another decree that we can get. Beautiful. Okay, well, I'm gonna say yes to everyone here. Yes to everyone. Let's get you over there. And then let's go and get an extra decree. I am very much enjoying this. This is very, very cool indeed. Right, food ration management, graveyard, negative effect of... Another person? Allows for the construction of a pub. Well, we can't. I'm going to take the increase of the amount of resources. That seems like a really, really great thing to do. Let's go again and check out who's standing at the gates. Wonderful. 4 people currently do not have a home, but that's fine. I will accept even more strangers. I don't know where these people are coming from, but I'm happy to have them. We can still build a trade depot, and I fully intend on doing that. I just need to balance more accurately and better what I'm intending to do. Right, let's go into 3 times speed. Is everybody employed? Yeah, everybody is employed. Leakage is in the chemical barrels. Make new barrels. Plus 60 metal. Plus 60 metal is a huge amount of metal. That's really, really good. Okay, do I want to continue to collect this? Yeah, I think I do. Quite happy with the rate of building, etc. Do I need to get anything else? I would like to get a greenhouse. I would like the opportunity. Oh my lordy. The people at the gate are coming in thick and fast. There we go. I would like the opportunity to sort of decouple my food production from the berries around the map. We're doing okay for food at the moment. There's still plenty of berry deposits, but we just need to get a few more. Okay. Right, I think I should be able to get this expedition up and running now. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Right, prepare expedition. Let's get motorbike. Excellent. Over to unknown place. Motorbike, there we go. Brilliant. Let's do it. Excellent. Okay, resource spot depleted. Was that was the metal, wasn't it? Yeah, so that's not necessarily in and of itself a bad thing. In fact, I actually think it might be an okay thing. We've obviously got our collector over here. I think I'll actually widen this up to collect parts and now these things as well. What are they called? Scrap, metal. Yeah, that's fine. Metal, that will be good. Let's get some tents. Is there a difference? There is a difference. This requires just 50 wood. This requires 80 wood and 10. But it's going to reduce happiness a little bit. I think I'm content with a big tent. Look, we've got a huge amount of happiness. We've got a huge amount of goodwill that we can throw away. Right, let's also take people out of here and throw them into... I tell you what, let's go and make the scaffolding. As soon as we... Cool. As soon as we finish getting the wood that we require, let's get that sorted. Right, expedition has finished its journey. Right. Last sign of scouts. Our expedition detected hostile activity. Prepare for a battle. Okay, let's prepare for a battle. I have not done this before. This was not covered in the tutorial, hence why it's giving it to me now. Right, control scheme during battle. Very, very cool. Course of the fight. Vehicle statuses. Okay. Never show again. That's how confident I am. Okay. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh my giddy aunt. No. Just continue to evade? I mean, I don't... I think I'm avoiding the damage, mostly. I'm 30 for 30. I don't think I've got any firepower. Oh my god. Dodge. Sneak back. Jeez Louise. Okay, I think I took a little bit of a hit there. I took 1 hit point of damage. Okay, down and around. Keep moving, keep moving. Oh my goodness, this is like literally like Mad Max, like actually in the flight. Oh god, I'm really hemmed in here. Just keep moving. Keep moving. There we go. I think we did it. Hey, look at that. I mean, we didn't do any damage to the enemy, but it felt good. We're too late. The savages have taken care of the wrecks, but we may be able to find something useful for the tracks. Excellent. I will take the resources. Hold on. Before we move forward, I am going to... I'm going to come back. I'm going to send the car back. There we go. Return to base. I'm also going to check that the volume hasn't gone totally funky, which it might have. It might have. That's oh, there we go. I think we're out. The wind has stopped. Right. What do I need? I need 200 wood. I need 200 wood in order to get going. Let's get everybody equipped over there. Let's see if we can try and get this. Let's see if we can try and get this bridge built, like, today, actually, if that's possible. Build a bridge so the citizens can get to the other side. I fully intend on doing that. The thingy is back. Yeah, the scouts are back. Okay, here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to save and reload the game because the sound is definitely not working as it should be. So, I don't actually think that that the video game is gonna stop blowing. I think it's gonna keep blowing, but I guess that is what it is. Right, let's soldier on. Let's get this bridge done. Let's get this bridge built. We don't have anyone in the workshop. Do I want to get anyone in the workshop? No, not really. Is anyone at the gates? Also no. Let's also see if we can try and get this scaffolding built. I'd like to build that pretty darn quickly. I'd really like to build the main gate as well, and I'd also like to get this trade depot built. All of these projects have one thing in common. The fact of the matter is that we just don't have enough wood. But we shall have enough wood pretty shortly. Begin scaffolding construction. There we go. Also, that one guy building the bridge by himself is not going to be enough. Let's get more people assigned there. More people assigned to bridge building. We've got plenty of people that are working on... well, everything else, actually, I think. Yeah, everything else is looking good. Let's take 2 people out of there. 2 people into there. Can I sign another decree yet? Not quite yet, but we're very, very close. Food management. Don't need food management. Moonshine for everyone. Punishment ring. Better hunter tactics. Sure. I'll take overloaded. Increases the amount of resources that people can carry, but reduces happiness. I mean, when happiness is at 100%, as it is right now, I don't think that that's any reason to complain. Someone is standing at the gates. Welcome on in. Hidden chemical tank. Extract chemicals. I see resources. I like resources. Oh, I thought that was people there for a second. It's just some deer, some two-headed deer. Some two-headed post-apocalyptic deer. Not much that we can really do about that. Either way, let's get this bridge built today. We've got 5 people that are going to be working on it. It should be built like very, very early on. So no issues on that front. Happy, happy days. Do I want to do another expedition? I might want to do another expedition. I don't want to do another expedition, but I would like to build... Tell you what, I'd love to build a greenhouse. Yeah. Get another greenhouse. Get a greenhouse over there. Beautiful. Okay, then we're going to get the scaffolding on the go. Now, I think that's going to get us access to up here. Explore new places to reach tech level 2. Build a small workshop. Build a kitchen. Send another expedition. Nice. Okay, so this opens up a brand new area for us, which I don't think is particularly... It's not different from the original area, but it's good that it gets us extra resources. Tribal people? We found tribal people living near our base. They seem harmless. I propose giving them a small gift to build the relations. Absolutely. Happy days. I will do that. That sounds like a great idea. And hopefully that'll yield us perhaps some additional workers in the future. I'm not sure, but I'd be happy. Resources spot depleted. Yeah, is that wood? I suspect that's probably wood. Okay, what do we need in order to reach the next tech level? 250 steel, 150 food. Well, the food is an easy one, because we've got plenty of people that are actually free and available to do some work right now. And we will also get people into the greenhouse as soon as we possibly can. There we go. Beautiful. Excellent. We're a little bit over our capacity in terms of wood supplies. That's fine. Do I want to hit tech level 2 first, or do I want to build the... Do I want to build the trade thing first? I want to build the trade thing first. I also want to rebuild the gates, but again, we need more wood for that. So, that's fine. Okay, as soon as we get more people, we will allocate them accordingly, but there's not exactly much more that we really could be doing at this moment in time. We're pretty full on, I think. Let's turn you into just pure metal extraction for now. Resource spot depleted. I don't know what I depleted there, but I guess it was something. It was the berries over there. That's fine. That's totally fine. Right. So this scaffolding, what did it get me access to? Oh, I see. It got me access to the fuel supply in the ship. That makes perfect sense. I think that was mentioned in the little intro, but because I kind of skipped through it a little bit, I didn't really pay attention. That's not a problem. Right. Anything more from... Leave us now, come back later? Yeah, I'll come back later. But not because you told me to, but because I want to. You know, that's fine. Okay. Let's get to the next level. 250 metal. I'd really like that, please. There we go. Excellent. Come on. Get the job done. Lots and lots of metal here. Beautiful. When do I want to start throwing people into the fuel pit? Probably not for a wee while. Not super imperative that it gets addressed right now. Beautiful. You love to see it. Accept strangers. And a new decree as well. Selection of newcomers. Better hunter tactics. Smart farming. Increases farm efficiency by 30%. Let's move towards that. Let's move towards that. I'm not particularly sure that it's going to make altogether too much of a difference, but it's fine. Let's max out that. Let's max out that maybe in a little bit. To get 2 people in there. Yeah, I think we need to max the greenhouse out as well. Max the greenhouse out. And that will be us. Okay, so after this load arrives, we should be able to get to the next tech level. And that's going to be great. That's going to be really, really handy to get to the next tech level. Let's advance. Beautiful. Happy days. We're going to build a small workshop. Very, very happy to do that. Small workshop, we need 250 scrap. Man, that's a lot of scrap, dude. That's a lot of scrap. I mean, we could always just... It's a wood pile. That's a metal pile. Oh, we can't actually do anything about that metal pile. We have to wait for it to be extracted. That is fine. Did I assign anyone to here? Yeah, I got a couple of people in there. Let's wait until we can get our captain's taxi up and running. You know, the big car that I ended up building that turned out to be a little bit useless. I would like to do a little bit more sort of expeditioning. That would be kind of cool. Food plus water. What else do I need from this thing? Oh, I need to get the kitchen. That's 150 metal. And then send another expedition. Yeah, oh yeah, so the kitchen is going to allow us to prep food. Don't know what the small workshop does. I guess we'll wait and see. Very soon indeed. Let's maybe get the kitchen first then, if that's the case. If the kitchen is going to allow us to send out the expedition earlier, let's do that. There we go. Okay, that's very, very nice. And then we will get the small workshop whenever we have the opportunity to do so. Now, we have nobody to work here. Crank that down by 3. And crank this up by 3. I am going to say produces... What's the difference? Takes in food, takes in water. Takes in wood and takes in water. Okay, to make food. Wood and water to make food, or food and water to make expedition packs. Well, I tell you what, the expedition packs are going to be very, very handy. I don't know where we're going to send the expedition to, but we're going to send it somewhere. I also need to get another small tent. I'm going to get another small tent. And I'm going to get another small tent. Because I'm going to need them, and also we've got an excessive amount of wood at the moment. I've got no issues. You know, getting additional housing before we actually need it. Right, what would that have been? What would that resource spot have been? Well, there's the woodpile spot over there that's gonna end kind of soon. We got 2 people that were free, so I'm guessing that it was maybe a berry spot. We're starting to do excavations on the other half of the map now, which I find perfectly amicable. Give poison food, give a meal. 200 food. Okay, let's come back there. We'll give them non-poison food. Accept strangers. Excellent. And we can call for a trader. Sure, let's do that. Let's call for a trader. Let's see how we can trade. Okay, food prep is coming along just fine. That's nice. Small workshop, we need 250 scrap for that. Again, so close, but just so far. Okay, strangers and a new decree all coming at once. Smart farming, we're going to sign that decree. Excellent. Let's have a little look. What do you want? 200 wood for 50 scrap? That's an awful deal. 2 parts for 40... That's a great deal? That's a great deal? It's a really, really good deal. Well, I think you got absolutely... Wait. Oh no, I made the exact opposite of a good deal. I made a bad deal. It was I was buying. Okay, so I bought 2 parts for 40 scrap. Okay, well that was terrible. That was a terrible deal. Oh god, you know what they say, when it's too good to be true, it probably is. Take metal. I will take the metal, thank you very much. Try to extract it all. Minus 20 parts? Sure. Well, those extra 2 parts ended up coming in handy. Very, very handy. But now I need 40 parts in order to get the small workshop. Okay, you know what? Toggle this back on. And we'll get the parts. The parts are relatively easy to collect. There's actually plenty of them. I think I maybe need to get another scrap collector or something. I definitely do need something else. Wind turbine? I don't need a wind turbine. Greenhouse, bug farm. I don't feel like I need anything here. A pub? I feel like maybe I should get a pub. As a proud Scotsman, getting a pub seems like a very, very important thing to do. Yeah, let's wait until we get the... scrap through. 40 scrap is what we need in order to get this workshop done. I'd really quite like to build the workshop first, and then, you know, take a judgment call on what we need to get other stuff for. If we crank the workers in the building hut up to max, then that's going to be built very, very quickly indeed, which I am delighted to see happen. Build that workshop. What does this do? Oh, we're able to make parts from scrap and electricity. We can do repair kits. We can do everything else. Okay, and then send another expedition. Let's have a little look hold on. I'm going to pause real quick. Manage expedition. Unknown place. Prepare expedition. Can we send them both? What do we need? 6 people spare? I mean, that's not actually the craziest thing in the world to do. Where do I need to take people out of? Oh yeah, this place for sure. Here we go. That's give me 8 people spare. Right, easy peasy. Yeah, so to here, let's just go through it again. Prepare the expedition. Excellent. Okay. Well, we've sent another expedition. Happy days. Let's see if that works. We're continuing to explore new places. I do indeed like it. We maybe could have gone to a slightly closer new place. But, you know, in principle, no issues there at all. Do I care about any of this? I don't think I do. I'm continuing to get escape kits. I don't need any of this. I really don't need any of this. I don't need any of that at all. There we go. Set it back to... Yeah, beautiful. I don't need anything but metal. I don't need anything but metal. I do need a little bit of extra food. Our expedition detective hostile activity. Prepare for battle. Okay, it's going to be another funky battle. Oh, except this time I have... Oh, my lordy. How do I target you? There we go. Look at that. Oh, I can target you as well. Excellent. Oh, look at this. Oh, nice. Easy peasy. Well, I'll tell you what. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that I didn't fight these dudes last time. And I suppose I can use my repair kits and also my escape kits right now, if I wanted to. Can I move here? To be fair, I think I can just take these guys. I mean, they're going to come to a stop at some point, and they're going to get absolutely obliterated. I think, to be honest, just staying at the front is a great policy. This is a really, really tanky car. And these two are kind of small boys, you know, so... There we go. Move sideways a little bit, move down. Wait until you're killed off. Excellent, and then we start here. Honestly, this captain's taxi, this is pretty banging. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Well, we still won, even though we killed everybody this time, as opposed to last time. Survivors of the first reconnaissance group, we can give them shelter. Excellent. Take them and get them back. Return to base. Fantastic to see. Okay, find the captain, collect a whole bunch of food, or collect a whole bunch of fuel. And that will be us. Well, I tell you what, we're probably not going to do that on account of the fact that the game has yet again become somewhat loud. But anyway, yeah, this is Post-Apo Builder. I don't know. I like this actually. It's got a surprising amount of heart, and the sort of Mad Max vibes are kind of cool as well. I kind of dig it. It's really, really nice. I like the map. I like it. I have no idea how much more stuff is actually in the game. But this is a very, very healthy sort of early access demo version. So, yeah, definitely one to keep an eye on, for sure. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this one up right about now. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Please do consider supporting the channel on Patreon, if indeed you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. But for now, and from me, I've been Open Potato. I'll see you next time. Bye.